The NBA has seen some of the most intense rivalries in sports, where pride, championships, and legacies were on the line. From unforgettable matchups to legendary battles between the best players, these rivalries defined eras and captivated fans. Today, we're breaking down the top 10 most intense rivalries in NBA history. Each rivalry brought out the best in the players and kept fans on the edge of their seats. If you love basketball, make sure to watch till the end. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more in-depth sports content. Now, let's jump right into the list. Number 10. Walt Frasier versus Jerry West. From 1970 to 1973, Walt Frasier and Jerry West were the faces of their respective teams during a series of classic NBA Finals battles. The New York Knicks and Los Angeles Lakers met in the finals 3 times in that span. Frasier's Knicks won 2 of those meetings, claiming the championship in 1970 and 1973. The Lakers took the 1972 series. In these matchups, Frasier and West were the stars who constantly delivered. Frasier averaged 18.9 points over 17 finals games, while West dominated offensively, averaging 25 points per game. During the 1970 finals alone, West put up an impressive 31.3 points per game. Number 9. LeBron James versus Kevin Durant. Through the 2022-23 season, LeBron James and Kevin Durant went head-to-head 35 times, including both regular season and playoff games. While LeBron has the edge in regular season matchups, winning 15 out of 21, Durant has more than held his own, averaging 28.5 points compared to LeBron's 28.0 points in those games. In the playoffs, Durant has a 9-5 record against James. Although LeBron has a more decorated career with 4 NBA titles and 4 MVP awards, Durant boasts 2 titles and the 2014 MVP award. Their battles have showcased 2 of the game's most skilled and versatile players, especially in postseason clashes where LeBron averaged 31.9 points and Durant 31.7. Number 8. Kevin Garnett versus Tim Duncan. Kevin Garnett and Tim Duncan defined the power forward position during the late 1990s and well into the 2000s. Duncan was calm, composed, and highly efficient on the court, while Garnett was known for his outspoken trash talk and fierce competitive nature. Despite their contrasting personalities, both players had incredible skill sets that transformed their teams. Duncan was a 5-time NBA champion and 2-time MVP, while Garnett secured 1 championship and 1 MVP award. They faced each other 52 times, with Duncan winning 33 of those encounters, including a 6-2 playoff record. Statistically, Garnett averaged 19.8 points, 10.6 rebounds, and 4.0 assists in their matchups. Duncan, known as the Big Fundamental, countered with averages of 19.3 points, 11.9 rebounds, and 3.3 assists. Number 7. Larry Bird versus Isiah Thomas. During the 1980s, Larry Bird and Isiah Thomas led 2 of the best teams in the league, the Boston Celtics and the Detroit Pistons. Bird held a 40-23 record over Thomas in their head-to-head matchups, but the two split their playoff battles. Bird's Celtics eliminated the Pistons in 1985 and 1987, while Thomas's Pistons ended Boston's run of NBA Finals appearances in 1988 and knocked them out again in 1989 and 1991. The rivalry also had its share of off-court tension. In a post-game comment, Thomas claimed Bird's talent was overrated because he was white, sparking controversy and adding fuel to their rivalry. Number 6. Magic Johnson versus Isiah Thomas. Magic Johnson and Isiah Thomas shared a unique rivalry marked by both on-court battles and a complex off-court relationship. Magic entered the NBA 2 years before Thomas, looking for a rival among point guards. Thomas quickly became that competitor, leading the Detroit Pistons to prominence. The rivalry heated up during the late 1980s when the Lakers and Pistons became the league's top teams. Off the court, Magic and Thomas had a close friendship until the fallout over Thomas's alleged comments about Larry Bird. On the court, they battled fiercely, especially in the 1988 NBA Finals, where Magic's Lakers defeated the Pistons in a 7-game series. Thomas rebounded the following season, leading Detroit to sweep the Lakers and capture their first championship in 1989. Number 5. LeBron James versus Stephen Curry. LeBron James and Stephen Curry defined the NBA in the late 2010s. While they may not have a deep off-court friendship, their competitiveness and drive to dominate created one of the league's most exciting rivalries. Curry's Golden State Warriors and LeBron's Cleveland Cavaliers clashed in 4 consecutive NBA Finals from 2015 to 2018. The Warriors took home the championship in 2015, 2017, and 2018, asserting themselves as a basketball dynasty. However, LeBron led the Cavaliers to a historic comeback in 2016, overcoming a 3-1 series deficit to secure Cleveland's first NBA title. Their 2023 playoff matchup might be the final time fans see these legends face off in the postseason. Number 4. Shaquille O'Neal vs. Kobe Bryant. The rivalry between Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant is unique in NBA history as it developed between teammates. Despite winning 3 consecutive championships with the Lakers from 2000 to 2002, Shaq and Kobe often clashed over who deserved the spotlight and team leadership. Their intense competition fueled the Lakers' dominance during that period. After O'Neal was traded to Miami in 2004, the rivalry continued, with both players seeking to prove their individual greatness. Shaq won a title with the Heat in 2006, while Kobe added 2 more championships with the Lakers in 2009 and 2010. Despite their well-publicized conflicts, O'Neal's heartfelt tribute at Kobe's memorial service in 2020 showed the deep respect they had for each other. Number 3. Michael Jordan vs. Isaiah Thomas. Michael Jordan and Isaiah Thomas had a rivalry that shaped the Eastern Conference during the late 1980s and early 1990s. The Detroit Pistons, known as the Bad Boys, were physical and unyielding, eliminating Jordan's Chicago Bulls from the playoffs in 1988, 1989, and 1990. However, the tide turned in 1991 when the Bulls swept the Pistons in the Eastern Conference Finals. The victory marked the end of Detroit's dominance and the beginning of Chicago's reign, as the Bulls went on to win 6 NBA championships. The rivalry between Jordan and Thomas extended beyond the court, with Thomas notably left off the 1992 U.S. Olympic Dream Team, a decision believed to have been influenced by Jordan. Number 2. Wilt Chamberlain vs. Bill Russell. Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell's rivalry stands as one of the greatest battles between big men in NBA history. The two legends faced each other 94 times in the regular season and 49 times in the playoffs. Statistically, Chamberlain had the upper hand, averaging nearly 30 points in regular season meetings and 25.7 points in the playoffs. However, Russell consistently came out on top in terms of victories, leading his teams to an 86-57 record over Chamberlain, including the playoffs. Russell's Celtics won 11 NBA titles and 5 MVP awards during his career, while Chamberlain secured 4 MVPs and 2 championships. Number 1. Magic Johnson vs. Larry Bird. The rivalry between Magic Johnson and Larry Bird transcends basketball. Beginning with the 1979 NCAA championship game where Bird's Indiana State faced Magic's Michigan State, their competition continued into the NBA, defining the league during the 1980s. Bird's Celtics and Magic's Lakers met in the NBA Finals 3 times, producing some of the most iconic moments in sports. Off the court, the two players had immense respect for each other, understanding their role in elevating the NBA's popularity during a time when the league needed it. Their rivalry combined skill, showmanship, and drama, contributing to the NBA's rise as a global phenomenon. Today, their legacy remains as one of the most celebrated rivalries in sports history. These rivalries have shaped the NBA's history, creating unforgettable moments and legacies that continue to inspire fans. Each of these matchups brought out the best in the players and added layers of drama to the sport. Which rivalry do you think was the most intense? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe for more deep dives into sports history. Your support helps keep this channel going, so hit that notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. Thanks for watching.